In here is the Kraken Ultra Bright 7-inch underwater monitor. And wow, is it beautiful. This has been glued to my housing for the past 4 months, and I absolutely love using it. Now, you may be wondering, why don't I use the angled viewfinder instead of a monitor? The reason for that is the EMWL. Now, instead of having to use the relay lens, which would make this about a third longer, I can reverse the image in the external monitor. And as I've joined the dark side of video creators, having a larger screen to check focus and exposure is extremely helpful. In the box, you'll find the 7-inch monitor itself, a charging block, 2 rechargeable batteries with USB-C ports, a dual USB-C charging cable, the full-sized HDMI cable, and of course, all the various different parts you need to install it on different housings and cameras. Now let's install it. On the Z8 housing, I'll install it in the M24 bulkhead, so we'll have to remove this port cover and then grab the M24 through bulkhead. Of course, always double check your O-rings and sealing surface is good to go, and then we can remove the cap so we have just an open hole straight into the housing. We can then grab our full-size HDMI cable as well as our internal HDMI cable and feed that through the housing and plug it into our full-size HDMI external cable. Make sure to grab onto the HDMI cable itself and just twist the collar down on, so that way you're not spinning and wrapping the cable on the inside of the housing. Now that our camera is installed, we can make sure our full-size HDMI cable is plugged into the side of your camera and the cable is in a nice loop away from any of the buttons where it's not going to get in the way and not get pinched. Next, we get to choose how we want to mount it. On this monitor, you can put a ball mount on the top or on the bottom. I choose to put it on the top because I like to have the screen backwards behind the housing. That way I can hover above it and look down on it. But this is another option here too, just not my preference. This is how I like it mounted. Now go clean your O-rings and create some images.